This is my channel. Today we're going to look at a fight to the death between two squirrels. And many people have asked me to do this video, so here it is. Our first squirrel is an eastern gray squirrel. They are found in the eastern United States and eastern Canada. In some parts of their range they live alongside the fox squirrel, which is larger than them. The eastern gray squirrel belongs to the tree squirrel group, but in the fall, when the trees lose their leaves, they may come to the ground to scavenge acorns. Eastern gray squirrels can be hunted in most states and are considered a game species. However, most of the time people hunt them with dogs, and most hunters go after the larger fox squirrel. Our next squirrel is also a tree squirrel and is also found in North America. This guy is known as the American red squirrel. There are several different species of red squirrel found around the world. The American red squirrel is one of the most common. These guys are known for being aggressive towards other animals, including birds that are much larger than them. They will attack snakes, cats, and even dogs if provoked. Red squirrels typically live in coniferous forests, but can also be found in mixed woodlands or near lakes and ponds. These guys bury food in the summer months to eat in the winter, and because of this, they often end up competing with chipmunks for buried food. When chipmunks and red squirrels compete over buried food, the chipmunk usually wins. But that's not necessarily the case when these guys take on a squirrel. The American red squirrel is smaller than our eastern gray squirrel, so let's see how this fight plays out. Here we go. The two squirrels are circling each other. They're both looking for an advantage. Here we go. One of the squirrels goes high up the tree. The other follows. They've separated themselves from the others. Now, this is very typical behavior for both of these species. If they're in close proximity to each other, they will likely fight. Both of these squirrels are going to try and get away from the other, but there's nowhere to go. They're going to keep on circling each other, looking for an advantage. So they're both trying to decide who's going to make the first move. A lot of times, the squirrel that makes the first move has the advantage because the other one can react to whatever that first move is. If you watch enough of these squirrel fights, you can start to figure out what type of attack the squirrels are going to do. For example, sometimes they jump up and try and bite the other squirrel on the neck. Other times they try and dive bomb the other squirrel. Now, the two squirrels have started lunging at each other, kind of like they're fencing. They're lunging at each other, but neither one of them is really committing to the attack. They're just trying to scare the other one off. But now things are going to get serious. That's all it takes. Just a little provocation. Now they're both committed to fighting. And remember, squirrels have very sharp teeth and claws. These guys will use those to inflict damage on one another. Even though squirrels look cute and fluffy, they're definitely capable of inflicting damage on other animals, including each other. Sometimes you will see them drag another squirrel off of a tree, or drag another squirrel down from a tree. Their goal is to get the other guy on the ground where they can inflict more damage on them. The two squirrels have now separated themselves once again. The one squirrel jumps from the tree. It landed on the ground. The other one follows. Squirrels are very good at jumping from tree to tree. They're also good at jumping from a tree onto the ground. Now the two squirrels are on the ground. It's still not quite clear whose territory this is, but they're both clearly defending their space, and that can lead to conflict, especially when the trees don't have leaves and the squirrels can see each other better. Squirrels will defend their territory year-round, but particularly in the spring when it's mating season. Mating season is always a crazy time for animals. Just ask any bird that's trying to attract a mate. Sometimes squirrels will vocalize during mating season. That's another way they tell other squirrels, hey, this is my territory, you stay away. Now the two squirrels are getting ready to go at it again. They're posturing and showing each other that they mean business. Squirrels are agile animals. They can run up and down a tree very quickly. They can also turn very quickly and deliver a powerful bite to another squirrel. Again, remember, squirrels are not cute and cuddly. They can be vicious when they need to be. Well, that was a great fight, but it's time for me to step in and break it up. Now I've seen enough. These guys are evenly matched. Let's go ahead and call this a draw. There wasn't too much action in this video, but sometimes squirrel fights can be very fast-paced. You might think these guys are slow, but when they want to move, they can move. These guys are just simply amazing. How about you? Do you think squirrels are amazing? Let me know in the comments below. For more videos like this, please subscribe. I appreciate all of your support. If you want to learn more about squirrels, there is a link in the description below to my website. It's full of cool stories about squirrels. Also, if you want to request a video, there is a link to that on my page. All you have to do is visit my channel, go to my page and click on the request button. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you next time.